got two brilliant acts for you in the second half of the show, and I want you to welcome the first of those with a massive, massive Monkeyshine round of applause. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make a huge, huge din for the amazing sound mate. Yeah!
Oh, sugar! Oh. Hi, I'm Sam Makepeace, and I've got the moves like Jabba. Right. You've got to bear with me. I haven't slept in 2 days. And I need to talk to you tonight about focus. I've got my notes. Focus is a very sort of important thing. And I feel like I have some great focus in my life, but I'm struck by these sort of moments of mental abstraction, or MoMA, as I like to call them. So moments where your brain sort of takes over and you start forgetting exactly what it was you were doing. Like, I mean, do you ever sort of have that thing where you head out of the house, you head like to where you're going, you're about halfway to uni or work or wherever, and you realise, oh no, I've forgotten to wear clothes. Oh, now everyone can see. Bollocks. I had one of these moments of mental abstraction this morning as well, actually. I was sitting having my breakfast and I thought, Sam, you've forgotten something. What have you forgotten? What could it possibly... I know something's missing. And I was sat there for about 20 minutes with my cup of hot water thinking... And last night as well, just before I was going to bed, I was in the bathroom, like doing your nightly sort of stuff. Got out my toothbrush, toothpaste on the toothbrush. So, yeah, sorry, my mind's really not with it at the moment. It's not been a great day for me. It's a great day for some people. In America, at the moment, it is Thanksgiving. And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I've made a list of some of the things that I am thankful for. I am thankful that I'm not American. Thanksgiving. It's the day you arrived in your country. If anything, we should have, like, on the day the Mayflower left, like sort of early August 5th or 15th. Was it 5th or 15th? Can't remember. Historical joke, look it up. But around about that sort of time, we should have a thank God the Puritans are gone day. We could just sort of, you wacky fundamentalist Christians. We'll just send you off in a boat with limited supplies and a few guns. You can start your own country, I'm sure it'll be fine. What was I talking about? Focus. Right. Focus. It sort of sounds like one of those charities, doesn't it? The ones that sort of like collect money for homeless badgers who can't learn well at school or as fast as the other badgers or whatever. I hate those charity muggers that stop you in the street and ask you for money, because I never know how to say no to them. It's not that I don't want to give money to the charity, I would if I could, but I simply have no money to give them. The only time I can say no to them is when they send me texts. And I got a text from Shelter, the homeless charity, the other night, and it said, Sam, Donate now to stop families being torn apart this Christmas. To unsubscribe, text "no thanks" to 707. No thanks. It's a very sort of polite way of declining the offer to donate to a charity. It's sort of like, no thanks, I'd rather let the buggers starve. I sent them no thanks because I can't afford to do it, and they sent me a text back saying, "Thanks for your donation." Like, did a charity just rob me? I have little enough money as it is. So I sent them a text back saying, "Due to you robbing me, I am now homeless. If you wish to donate to me, you can send the money to flat 2. What was I talking about? Focus. I'm having a bit of a molar. I've completely gone blank. I can't remember my set at all. It's okay, Sam. It's perfectly safe for you to just keep talking, and eventually you'll get back on topic. Just keep saying things, and you'll be fine. Sometimes I like to focus on faraway sounds and pretend I have super hearing. I like to imagine people sitting in blueberry pies. And I don't know why. That's not it either. My sister sells turtle insurance? No. Okay, it's right about this point in the set that I usually make a joke about me being bald. So, alright. Bitches love jokes about me being bald. What is it? Focus. Huh? Cut and run? No. Don't worry, this is all part of the show. See, the joke is that I've written focus on my hand. It's okay. I'll just pretend that didn't happen. All right. What do I normally talk about? Star Wars? No, I've done Star Wars already with the jabber joke. Man. Yeah. Who is this man? I don't know, man. I'm just simple Sam Makepeace. You can tell because I'm wearing gloves. Never mind. Actually, no, superheroes. Yeah, no, there's a superhero, a super villain I was going to talk about, actually. There's, in the Superman comics, there's this villain called Doomsday. Right, and he's this huge, hulking, sort of grey guy with like bones protruding out of him. He's pretty scary looking. And his power is basically that whenever you kill him, he comes back to life, immune to whatever killed him. So if you stab him to death, he'll come back with impenetrable flesh. If you cut off his head, he'll come back with no head, or something like that. And, you know, it's not a pretty tactic, but you have to admit it works. So naturally, that's the tactic that I employ whenever I play video games. I die over and over and over again to get better at them. And I've always been that way with video games. Like, even back when I was playing sort of Mario, on the N64. And Mario, I've never really thought about the logic of it, but have you ever tried to explain Mario to someone who's never heard of it before? Okay. Basically, he's a plumber, right? Okay, so you fix sinks or something like that? No, okay. Baths? No, he just... Okay, do you stop things from flooding? No, you jump on turtles. It's okay, they're insured. And sometimes you jump on bullets. You sure he's a plumber? No, totally is. And at the end of every level, you have to face a giant spiky turtle that can breathe fire. And if he's not facing off against that guy, he has to face off against a monkey called Donkey. What if he's just going to make stuff up? Mario is At what point in any of the games does Mario do anything remotely plumber-like? Besides the points where he sort of jumps down pipes steals some coins and runs out again. Oh, I suppose it is a bit like a plumber. The reason I'm so terrible at video games, though, is the N64 ruined it for me. Because, do you know what look inversion is? Yeah. Look inversion, well basically, when you're playing a game, if you push the control stick one way, you look up. And if you pull it the other way, you look down. In the N64, that was backwards. And so I've trained my reflexes to do it the wrong way around, basically. And I play games like the new Call of Duty games. Like, people play those?
Yeah.
Call of Duty games. I've never really got them. They're supposed to be games that are built on the idea that they're the most realistic shooter around. But yet, only in Call of Duty 3 can you play during World War II as the British. I would quite like to see Call of Duty Cuban Missile Crisis. It's a multiplayer game. You start the match going, and then if anyone touches the controller, you all lose. I tried to play the new Call of Duty game, and I couldn't remember the look inversion sort of thing. So 2 seconds into the match, I'd thrown a grenade at the wall next to me, and I was trying to find it on the ceiling. What's going on? And I played Skyrim. This new game out called Skyrim. Yeah! Awesome, Skyrim fan over there. All the rest of them are home playing Skyrim. I tried to play Skyrim and there was this dragon that flew down to attack me. I had my bow and arrow out. Look inversion wasn't right, so I got roasted alive, but on the upside I killed a crab. Another game I've been playing recently, Batman Arkham City. Batman, one of the most badass superheroes of all time. I am the Dark Knight. I strike fear into the hearts of enemies. Except when I'm playing him, in which it's more sort of, I am the Dark Knight. I'll strike fear into the hearts. Well, I won't strike fear into you guys, I can't see you. But I'll just play this balloon popping mini game. There, I've struck fear into the hearts of 6-year-olds. So anyway, it's been a weird one. To summarise, I'll talk about focus some other time. I've been Sam Makepeace. Good night.